Hi everybody, this is Obi Jeff with BerCrew Studios playing Boom Beach. Welcome aboard. This week we're going to take a look at a few attacks in the chat, and we're going to review a few of the attacks in our operation, and then I'm going to take my attack. So let's hop in here. We don't have a whole lot to show from the chat this week, however, so many mistakes is coming up. All right, we have a guy attacking Pickle's base, and Pickle has... What are those? That's a new one. I haven't seen that. Anyway, so Pickle has a pretty good setup. That guy apparently used the little drone guys to clear out some of his mines. Pickle's layout up front has been always impressive. These buildings tend to pull the attackers to the side and they walk over the mines. Right there you see he had to use his flare to keep them in order. And this guy is just heavily dependent on his heavies. However, Pickle has his little, I guess that's not the Doom Cannon, it's the laser that shoots right through everybody. It's one of my favorite weapons lab creations. It will shoot through people and go all the way to the back. And whenever you get them all the way in the back, it's very nice to take out some of those Zukas before they get too far in. And this guy does not have enough firepower at this point. I don't know what he's trying to do with that smoke. The second the smoke goes away, he's blasted. That was terrible. Yep, so many mistakes. Agree with you, Pickle. So lesson learned here, if you're going to attack, you need to make sure that you have the right loadout. And make sure you're paying attention. I right now have a Doom Cannon up. One of my problems, which I will show you if it shows, activity log. I recently got raided, and I have a lot of guys coming around the back. So my problem was, let me speed this up because we don't need to see it in detail. I have guys going around the back, and my weapons lab thing expired. I didn't realize it, and I was set up to do Hammerman stuff, and they snuck around the back and were able to kind of sideswipe me. If I would have had my Doom Cannon out, then most of those tanks would be blown up and taken out, and then there would be hardly any worries. But these guys did sneak around the back. I believe this is the one that... no, I think I won this one. But anyway, I've had quite a few tanks. The attack that I'm thinking of, I had about 6 tanks back there. Oh, there they go. Yep, this is where they're going to take me out, which is pathetic. I should not have lost to these guys. But the Doom Cannon has a wide range. I would have been able to take them out. They would have been wiped out before they got up front. So really important to stay up with the base. Don't let it slide, because you're going to end up like me. Anyway, so let's pop back into the chat, and I think we have one from Loser as well. And Loser looks like he's taking a resource base, and he's going for the rocket launchers. The challenge that I have at higher levels too, a lot of times you use a lot of resources just for those rocket launchers. In this case, I think it'll be okay. There's not a whole lot of other things, but if you focus on the rocket launchers, a lot of times you're going to use a lot of your boat energy, and you're kind of high and dry, and you guys have to actually plow through the rest of this. In all reality, the rocket launchers don't do that much damage to heavies, so if you can actually place your guys right, the rocket launcher isn't that big of a threat. Now, if your heavies get too close and then the rocket launcher targets your Zukas, then you're in trouble. But in this case, as you can see, Loser is doing just fine with the rocket launcher pegging him. The threat really is going to be this Doom Cannon and the rocket launcher together. The Doom Cannon is going to pick through the heavies along with these sniper towers, and then that's going to expose those Zukas in the back. So really, I will thin the herd on rocket launchers if they have multiple, but I definitely want to take out the boom cannons because I depend on my heavies. The heavies are going to protect your Zukas. Your Zukas are where the damage are. So if you can keep those heavies alive, you're going to be doing okay. And in this case, he's doing just fine because he plowed through that. It's the boat energy conservation. Oh, he's getting ballsy. Nice. Well done, Loser. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and pop into the operation this week, because I think that's... we do have Bryce Tech. Let's do Bryce Tech. Liking the new setup. All right, this is Bryce Tech's base, and it looks like we got a dude attacking. And he went for the flamethrower, which is a little strange. And he's got the cannon up front, which is going to wipe out all the heavies. He's going to go for the boat energy, which is not a good idea because he's getting picked off. That would be a fine move if there were no attack or defenders being able to attack him. Good job, Bryce Tech. Nice layout. Jumping in, we have. Let me pop this up a little bit. Let's get a little sound going. All right. So far we've had quite a few attacks, and we have Rebel attacking Atlas and Porca. Let's do the Atlas attacks first, and then we'll do the borderline. All right. Let's crank this bad boy up, and we have Private Rebel taken out the rocket launchers, but gave up on them. I guess we ran out of energy. Let's see what he does here. As long as he stays over to the side, I think he'll be alright. He just took him out with artillery and the slow-mo freeze. Oh! Yeah, those are definitely going to be a challenge. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Alright, let's take a look at the Bryce Tech took out Atlas. I'm kind of curious at how he got through that. Let's see what he does. Okay, that's exactly where I would go. He does need to watch out for these rocket launchers in the back. I don't think they're going to be too terrible. But Bryce Tech doesn't have a big army, so it's pretty impressive that he was able to move in. In this case, he did give a little bit of room between the heavies and the Zookas, which gave him a little pause so that his Zookas didn't get caught. And good pull back. Nice. Well done. Oh, whoa. That's not good. And there's that laser that shoots through people. It looks like he's just out of range. And this is going to finish it off. I'm not going to sit here and watch this, but good job, Bryce Tech, on finishing that off. That was pretty impressive. And I think that pause right in between the heavies and the Zookas gave you enough time to where your heavies got froze, but your Zookas didn't. So your Zookas walked right in and blew up the shock launchers. So let's take a look at Borderline. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Pickle's attack. And there's quite a few buildings here, which in a way is nice because you can use your barrage or other artillery in the corner to take out multiples. It's not as scary as it looks. However, that's quite a lot of damage when you look at the amount of damage snipers can do. So clearing out a big enough space to get troops in there without getting picked off is going to be pretty rough. So let's go ahead and bump this up. And Pickle's got a decent sized army. He does have healers in there. I used the healers for a while, but I didn't care for them as much. He did clear a good space up front. Nice. Yeah, I didn't like the healers. I felt that they didn't heal quite as fast as I would have hoped. But they do their job, and I think they work really well with tanks, in my personal opinion. I don't think the heavies... There's too many heavies for them to focus on. When you get fewer tanks, they can focus their healing on one target as opposed to many. Oh, he's going balls to the wall, straight for the throat. Let's see what happens. Just using points on healing, and oh, shnikey. Oh, one dude pulls it off. You've got to be kidding me. Captain Porcus, well done on that one. That is a champion move. Porcus, well done. And we're going to go ahead and pop this out here. We got about a minute left on that for one guy to pick that off. But we get the point. He took it out. Well done. So I'm going to go ahead and use my attack. We're going to finish off the episode with an attack on Kiel. Let's take a look at it first before I attack. Not too bad. We do have damage amplification on the rocket launchers. But the rest of this isn't terrible at all. I think I'll be able to take this out. Definitely the biggest threat is the rocket launchers here. The shock mines aren't going to be that big of a deal, but I think I will barrage that to make sure that's all taken care of. And then once I barrage that, I'll probably freeze this and maybe just keep it frozen. I'll just see if I can march right on in. These guys might give me a little trouble. Let's take a peek at how far they go in. Yeah. I might come in. Let's see how far over this goes. Yeah, if I come in on this side, it might not be too bad. Let's take a peek on this side. I think this side makes a little more sense. I do want to take out the sniper and then move this way. I'm going to use a lot of energy taking these guys out. They have 11,000 health each, 12,000 almost. And this has 30,000. This is not even worth going for the damage amplifier. I would rather just take these out, then this has 0 effect. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop in and take an attack. I don't really know how this is going to go. This could go poorly. Alright, let's drop these 3. Let's put it over to the side real quick. I'll go ahead and freeze this. I want to save as much health as I can. The rocket launchers aren't going to do that much damage. The sniper towers will. I want to freeze these guys because they're going to start taking out my bazookas, which is not the plan. Kill these guys. Let's hopefully that helps out a little bit. Freeze these two. Oh no, just freeze now, guys. Let's go ahead and freeze these two. And the thing that sucks about that. Oh, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. Take those guys out. So while these guys are picking off, I'm going to take care of those. Perfect. So now I'm going to bump these guys over here. Let's just not even mess with that flamethrower, and we're going to take this. Just like that. Alright folks, well that's going to conclude our episode for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to join us in the BerCrew Boom Beach, then you can go ahead and hop in Boom Beach, search BerCrew, and we will let you in the I don't even know what this is called. It's called the task force, something like that. We'll let you in the squad. There it is. And once you're in the squad, you can share your videos. We'll get those online. We'll share those with the world. You can be part of the BerCrew, and we love having more people. We want to be able to do more with our operations, and we're pretty excited to show off and showcase everybody's attacks. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.